How you doing, Bridget?
I'm great. Sadly, Jody is not here with us.
I know. It's a bummer. The trifecta is apart.
Yes.
But,
what does that make it? A dufecta? Tufecta.
A double team. I don't know.
Ooh,
Why am I like
double
this?
Team dream.
Supreme.
Supreme. Kind of threw in.
Have you ever been
Tenacious
worked
T.
on by two guys who are hot for your snatch?
Oh my God.
It's like
you're coming in hot this morning.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Man, I got a lot of sleep. I got a lot of rest yesterday, so
I
I'm
did not.
feeling better. I do not still feel completely rested, but it's been a lot this week. So work and band and surgery and all sorts of stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. How you feeling?
Pretty good. I'm a little sore still, but nothing too bad.
I love
Really, the
surgery.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That. Oh.
Anyway, so I hear you have a very interesting experience with our non-official sponsor, Seven Brew.
Yes. So I drove through this morning, and we didn't even talk about our switching up the coffees.
Yeah.
So we'll get there, but so God, they're so dang nice. They are. I pull up, and this girl, young lady, woman.
We're to the age where everybody under 30 is a child.
A child. No. So a little sweetheart of a person. The sun was in my eyes while I was trying to order. She moved herself to block the sun with her head. Little halo. Oh, she's so sweet. And so, she says, what do you have planned for today? And I said, I'm going to record a podcast. And we talk about Seven Brew. And she's like, what's it called? And I tell her and the concept. And she's like, oh my God, you have to tell my manager. So he comes out and I tell him. And whenever I say the title, everyone knows.
Yeah.
And they just giggle. And they're like, oh my God, So definitely I gave a little, hey, you're going to be our sponsors. And the manager was like, yeah, maybe. Because the company's looking to do some little markets.
Ooh, micro-influencers.
I would die.
All right, let's put together a business plan.
They are so awesome there. I mean, forget the other chain.
That we do not speak of.
Breakfast sandwiches.
I mean, I still love me a Little Mermaid now and then, but I think the coffee is actually,
Coffee's better.
it's better. Yeah, the coffee's better for sure.
Yeah.
They don't have food there though, right?
I have to say, I don't like that famous brand's coffee. Famous chain.
Yeah.
Infamous chain. Plus, I just gotta say, that logo, a mermaid holding up her two tails, is she pooping? And is that why their coffee's so bad?
That is not what I was thinking when I get a drip,
Get a drip.
It's called, that is a yoga pose called the venti drip.
Ew, gross. Oh my God. There is just no reason to ever do that. Ever. How the fuck does she swim? I mean, okay. Anyway,
off topic.
Hot.
Okay, so
I did not get a lot of sleep. I actually fell asleep / passed out with my phone in my hand, and then I woke up like startled and dropped it. I was like, "What's happening?" Good Lord, woman, go to bed. So I was surprised that you switched it up.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried all the things, so might as well try all the things.
Yeah.
Got a brunette today. It's again, I think a little too sweet for me, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. I love hazelnut. It's my go-to coffee creamer at home. But almost always hazelnut.
Do you know what hazelnuts are called?
No.
Filberts.
Filbert?
Fun fact.
What? That's why? What's their initial?
What they're called?
Oh,
Filberts.
okay.
I don't know why.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I don't know why they're not called hazelnuts. But the flavor is hazelnut. You
Yeah.
can be like, give me a Filbert latte.
Give me a Filbert. Isn't Filbert the name of that comic about office life?
That's Dilbert.
Oh, Dilbert. Filbert's his brother.
Filbert is the nutty one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's his
I like it
unemployed
there.
brother.
Oh my God. I got a cinnamon roll.
No,
Which is your
it's so
normal
good.
Go-to.
I know.
It is good. Again, I just love the blondie.
Yeah, I might have to try that one too. Yeah, the brunette is hazelnut
It
and
is good.
chocolate. So it's like Nutella ice cream, or Nutella ice cream coffee. It's kind of like ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
It's good though.
It really is good, this cinnamon roll. Okay.
Anyway, this week,
Anyway,
what did we watch this week?
have a lot to unpack with these two flicks to this week's movies. Were Planet of the Apes and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Correct, with the time travel theme.
Time travel, which I don't know. It's the Planet of the Apes very loosely
Yeah.
time travel.
Yeah,
And Bill and Ted's obvious time travel.
correct.
I mean, phone booth. What do you want to start with?
Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
It was
okay.
first on the piece of paper, so
Okay,
let's
perfect.
go with that.
I have like 17 pages of notes on Planet of the Apes. Like I said, there's a lot to unpack.
It is quite the movie. It's a classic, heavily referenced film. What is it? 1968?
Yep.
That sounds right. Yeah.
All right, here's my 25-word synopsis. Toothy Tyler, man of words, a lot of butt shots. My God, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Turn around, bright eyes. You damn dirty apes. Nightmare fodder. That's kind of more of a poem.
It is.
That is poetry right there. So
Yeah.
I have to say.
Get it out at the Java Joes.
So, yeah, this movie basically astronauts crash on a planet, right? But
They've been like frozen because they think they're going into like hibernation because
Yeah.
they need to go somewhere and they're gonna be hibernating for like 6 months.
I thought it was like 2,000 years.
Well, that's what ended up happening, but they were only supposed to be frozen for like 6 months.
Okay,
But then they crashed for some reason. I don't know why.
my first issue was the beards.
Yeah.
The beards, like.
Their hair isn't very long. And
They were each styled
Uh-huh.
for one. And then and if you're 2,000 years, how long is your beard going to be? Or if you're animated, suspended animation, is your beard growing at all?
right. It's either nothing or it should be
Nothing or
super long.
something.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then when Charlton Heston happens to have a cigar in his spacesuit somewhere.
Safety first.
Hey, you. Yeah, it's very Star Trek. A lot of the scenes involve walking and walking and walking over
Slow.
rocks and different angles. And still, one thing I said was it's not that great to look at compared to some of our other movies that we've watched. It should be because it's just like, it's not really mountainous. What would you call that? Just
It's
craggy.
deserty.
Deserty rocks.
But not in a cute southwestern way. It's just everything's dead.
Unattractive
Yeah. Well, isn't like
that's what I wrote. Very unattractive rock.
I wonder if that's purposeful because humans were supposed to have like kind of destroyed the planet and then the apes took over, or I guess I don't know for sure the history and the timeline in that.
So much of it, and the way in my notes it says I really like that ape aesthetic. Because it actually reminded me like zoo-like.
Okay.
You know how they would construct the habitats for the apes. I was just like, nothing's round.
Yeah.
I mean nothing's square.
Yeah.
Everything was like organic and climbable.
Yeah.
But they did not do that.
No.
Oh my god. Then music was very irritating, but all of it.
Yeah, I think I made a note about music
I
too.
did not care for the soundtrack.
Well, I wrote this movie needs more cowbell. What? I don't know. Well, actually, just background music at all, because a lot of it doesn't even have any music at all, and it's so slow. So you're like, at least have some like
Dialogue.
piano.
There's no dialogue either in a lot of those scenes, and like we said, it's no Conan O'Brien.
It's definitely no Conan O'Brien.
No Conan the Barbarian, which is really good and has very little dialogue and looks better. So when you first see the humans and they're all just like wild creatures, we know this because we are from Iowa, but you cannot run through a cornfield without a shirt on.
It's true.
You cannot. You are going to get sliced up.
Yes.
You can walk if you've got your arms like flailing and pushing the corn aside, but no.
You're definitely going to get a cut on your retina.
No, on your retina. Yeah, and like slash marks across your chest. Let's not do that.
Oh, yuck.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, apparently I really didn't like the music in this because I was making up songs. So, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, yes!
Dr. Zaius. Every time I couldn't. High five, Wendy.
Yes, Dr. Zaius sang to the tune of Amadeus is what I wrote down. And I was doing that the whole time. That's so good.
I wrote,
Yeah, he's the main ape, right, Doctor?
He is
The,
an
like,
orangutan.
Orangutan.
And he is an animal psychologist.
For humans.
Yes, for humans. Why are they... Well, okay, there's a huge religious aspect.
Yes.
It's almost cult-like because I was like, why are they like a Handmaid's Tale? It's like whatever your job is, that's what color you wear. Mm-hmm. And all of the doctors or the psychologists or whatever they are were in like weird orange. Mm-hmm. And then there was a lot of green outfits.
A lot of brown.
A lot of brown. A lot of badass leather.
Yes.
A lot of
leather vests.
And it did seem like, you know, they were all the same, except maybe they got to switch it up at the badass leather store and pick out their own because they each kind of had this different style.
Right.
Like,
but the same mask.
Yeah, that mask. I did a deep dive on this one.
Okay.
And I looked at photos. Maybe we can put some of those in our show notes or whatever, but gross. So it was attached to their face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The what do you call it? The top of the mouth.
Yeah.
That bit. So you can see pictures of just that part glued to their face. So they actually, they had to move their mouth kind of aggressively just to make any kind of movement in the mouth. They were just terrible. I mean, but at the time it was amazing. So like, where did I put this? Okay, the film apparently had a budget of $5 million and $345,000 was dedicated just to the makeup. They said that it was $1 million, but they were just saying that to get more publicity when the movie came out. And Roddy McDowall, he actually liked the makeup, which and apparently would drive around with this makeup on. I mean, he terrified me as a child in this role. And his counterpart, his fiance, the only female speaking role in the whole movie, and she's wearing a mask. We can talk about Pretty Wild Woman later.
Oh my gosh, yes, I have a lot about that.
Yeah. But so like Roddy McDowall, he got the top billing in this, but he's just her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she really does more.
Yeah.
And is smarter too. Actually believes Charlton Heston can use language and all that. Of course, they had to conveniently make it so he couldn't talk at first.
Yeah. God. And then what's the first thing he says? Like, you damn dirty apes or something like that.
Yeah.
That's iconic. That's great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Pretty Little Wild Woman is the human counterpart that she can't speak.
No.
She's only there to follow Charlton Heston around and look pretty.
Exactly.
And he never even gives her a name. Right?
No, she has a name.
She does?
Oh, Nova.
Here's what he just calls her his lady.
Here's a quote that came out around that time. Charlton Heston. He said, "The casting problem's really Nova. Who will do it, and how naked can she be? The tests I saw were not good." Charlton Heston, like, he's not sexy. What he is like a presence. He's like Moses and Ben-Hur.
Sure.
Just like, let my people go. That was a really bad impression of that line, but you know what I mean. It's
sure,
like,
he has a commanding presence.
You, Charlton Heston, in all your giant teeth. He was just teeth.
Oh, he does have very large teeth. Oh, this is something that I noticed that made me think about other films. Because like when they first get to the island, or they first crash rather, planet, they go swimming. They find a waterfall.
Oh God, I wrote notes on that too.
They actually have tan lines. Like on their butt, and I was like, movies never have tan lines when they like show somebody's naked butt or they take their top off. Like,
but they airbrush stuff nowadays. But
true.
Also, yeah, come on.
Why does nobody have tan lines in movies? Everybody has tan lines.
Yeah, no, I want tan lines and I can't get them. That's my problem. Yeah. So when they finally find the water and it's a waterfall and it's a lovely pool, I wrote, let me guess, they all take their clothes off and frolic in the water. And they did. And they did. I mean, in 2 seconds, I'm typing this out and laughing, and they literally did it. God, I can call it. Always. They really... Have you ever known any situation or heard of any situation of actual people that you know, men, frolicking naked in water together?
No.
It's so stupid.
Not once. And yeah, it is a very big movie trope. This skinny dipping in the river or the pond. And you're like, if you've ever actually been in a river or a pond,
gross.
You're in a strange land, you're not gonna just jump in there.
Oh right.
You don't know what kind of creatures are in there.
Oh my God. Hi, alligator.
Leeches. And even it's just they're gross.
Yeah.
Growing up, going into actual lakes and rivers and ponds, it's disgusting. You're not getting clean.
Listen, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Left eye. Didn't we have a TLC reference last week?
Oh, I hope. Yeah, we did.
Because somebody in the movie, I don't remember what it was like wrote for TLC. Jody looked it up. Jody,
amazing.
let's phone a friend.
Yes, Jody. Oh yeah, we were gonna have her on speakerphone to listen in.
Did she want that? I don't know.
I don't know.
It sounded like she was saying
her.
like, no, I don't really feel up to it. She's not feeling well today.
She is not. Boop. Remember we were talking about some days you feel like ass and some days you feel like butt and some days you feel like fanny. That's a good day. She is
take a load off, Fanny.
Yep, take a load off. So what's her name? Nova?
I guess. I thought
Nova.
They never gave her a name.
Anyway, Nova. So, okay, yes. This is another... We've had this character trope in almost every movie that we've watched.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes me back to episode 1 in Mannequin.
Oh, God,
What is she? She's there, like you said, just to follow him around and look pretty. She's like the Ken doll to the Barbie.
Yeah.
And one thing I couldn't handle at all was what she was wearing. I literally walked up to the television to get a closer look because it literally looked like lace. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like a very me, Tarzan, you, Jane kind of a look. Like what? One strap.
Yeah.
And high fashion for a wild woman.
Right.
For sure.
A wild woman would not only have one strap. No. She's running through cornfields. She needs full support.
No, a wild woman wouldn't wear anything at all.
That's true. That's true.
And it was funny that Charlton Heston started out trying to wear a tattered blanket, which ended up becoming a loincloth at the end.
Yeah,
like, okay.
Just kept getting smaller.
Yeah. What, are you ripping it or... I don't know. But it did get a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
Let's say. So I could not figure out. I'm like, what the hell? What was it?
I didn't look that closely at it,
I sure as hell did, because I couldn't, and it was just clinging how naked she can get. Fuck you guys. What a... Jesus.
Well, yeah, it's really weird because, like, she really has no point in the story.
No.
Like, she doesn't, she's almost like an extra thing that makes it worse. Like,
apparently they had a pregnancy scene, or that was cut out of the movie. So apparently they did have sex at some point.
Okay.
I mean, they never really showed that. They just kind of hinted it.
Yeah. What?
Gus. Thumping his tail.
Gus she's like, I don't like that either.
Yeah, they just hinted at the sex. And that, they seem ever so close and ever so intimate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
She's nothing but a dog. man's best friend.
Yeah.
Just there to love him unconditionally, and gross. So they cut
But did
that.
she even love him? She was just being led around by her hand the whole time.
She was fascinated by him.
Sure.
And attracted. And when he shaves his face, and Dr. Zayas says, you've scraped all your hair off. You look so much less intelligent. And another about the hair. I was like, thank God women don't have mutton chops. That was so gross. I'm sorry.
Speak for yourself. No.
Yeah, you need a wax. Oh my Lord. That was there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
And I might even be interested in watching the newer one.
Yeah, I kind of after this I feel like I kind of do want to watch a new one. This didn't. I think you have to take this for the context that it was in. But like we were talking about on Friday after the gig, we were talking about like the how slow it is and like, but it's older. But like there are movies that we watch that are older that aren't slow,
right?
That are done well. Right. So I'm kind of like, it's kind of a cop out to be like, oh, take it in context of the time. You do have to do that, but also at the same time, I know that there are movies that are even older than this that were made better, paced better, So I feel like the criticisms are still warranted.
It's based on a book. Yeah. So who knows? I wonder if the book is better.
Oh,
maybe it's like
it always
Twilight.
Is, right?
It's like Twilight, where you flip the page and they walked, and they walked, and they walked. Yeah. And over the river and through the woods.
Wild lady pined for her big-toothed man.
She was very pretty though, and she had excellent nonverbal expressions. I'm dying. Yeah, her acting was all with her face.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. And did she get adequate credit for that?
Stop. No, because her character was the focus. Will you stop?
No, her character was not the focus. Yeah, everything was about Zach Brannigan, Captain Kirk.
Zach Brannigan. That's funny.
What was his name? Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah.
That is a weak name.
That his last name is Tyler.
Tyler's.
Okay. Tyler was his last name.
What was his first name?
Captain. I don't know.
Yeah, right? Was he the captain? He was the most opinionated.
Gus, what do you want? You want to go outside? Go get Joel.
Thank you. Gus.
Gus got to poop, I guess. She was farting.
She was farting. That was hilarious.
I wish that we could.
Before we were recording, Wendy goes, she has the most human-sounding farts ever. And you said that a while back.
Yeah,
because
she also heard one. Yeah. She burped, I think, last week or one of the times, and it's also very human-like. Wow. Her burps, and I go, wait till you hear her farts, but she hadn't farted yet. No, she did
something. Of course, I'm pretty sure it was Wendy. So
yeah, I just say, oh, my dog has really human farts and burps, and then it's really just me.
Oh my gosh. Well, I liked this movie more than I thought I would. Mostly for the social commentary, and it was very George Orwell, Animal Farm kind of vibe, where or Barbie, where it's just let's compare this to Barbie. It's just opposite world is all it really is. It's a theme that is used a lot. Yeah, I would say. So for 1968, and for that concept, and the whole kind of cult-like religion, and how that plays into how your beliefs about other people, and inclusion, and what's that other word? Other words.
Diversity? No.
Diversity. When you can accept people.
Sure.
What's that word?
Acceptance.
Let's just let me just drop it. I got no more words. That was perfect. So yes, I would recommend it. Maybe the book, because you don't need to see that.
Yeah, I think if we're saying is it a must see? I don't know. No. If you are a movie buff, if you are,
You've already seen it.
You've already seen it, probably.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because it is like, I think, an important movie. It's, it was really like forward thinking for its time, and special effects and all that thing. So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, the social commentary is interesting too. And I think probably like it hadn't been done so many times at that point that the movie was made, but now it's like such a. God. It's such a thing that movies do.
I
What
also
is it? A trope?
can't
Is that the
believe
word?
that they redid it.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I think maybe we should go watch and talk about the new one comparatively.
Yeah.
Like, what did they do differently?
Let's do
this
that
time?
for our next Patreon.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
Sorry. Sorry, Patreons. They'll write in and say, don't. It's okay.
It's like I would rather my $5 go to something else. Speaking of Patreon, go find us and buy us a cup of coffee. Just starts at $5 a month for now. You can give us more
Bean
money if you want.
flickers.
Bean flickers.
And bean flickers. Let's do the next movie.
All right.
Which is
Bill and Ted's.
much funnier.
Oh my gosh, this is just right off the bat, I'm gonna say that this is absolutely a must see.
Always.
Spoiler alert. So, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, 1989. I did write my 25-word summary, but Amazon's summary was so funny that I want to share it first.
Oh, okay.
Dopes time travel to fetch celebrities for a school project.
What?
Dopes.
Celebrities, even. Wow.
I thought that was
that
just
is so
terribly
great.
bad and good. I mean, it is
Dopes.
what the movie is about, kind of, but I just thought it was so funny they called them dopes. Dopes.
I've not heard that in eons.
Yeah. So this is my 25-word synopsis, though. A most bodacious, quotable trip through history, told through the eyes of two triumphant dudes with the most excellent message.
Yes, that is brilliant. Honestly, I really had to step up my 25 words because mine are just disjointed, weird unpoems.
I didn't have enough words to actually be excellent to each other in there. Oh, I did. I want to get that tattooed on me, honestly.
Oh my god.
It's the best.
Wow.
Be excellent to each other, party on, dude.
It's a better tattoo than Alyssa wanting to put our faces on her leg.
What?
I didn't tell you that?
No.
Oh, if I sketch it up, she's gonna put a giant tattoo of our faces on coffee beans. So, like...
Whoa, shout out to Alyssa.
She's
Super.
number one fan. Number one.
Whoa, we are like skyrocketing into Joe Rogan territory right now.
Oh, are we?
Because Joe Rogan always posts people getting him tattooed on them.
Shut up.
And I'm like, man, if we have a tattoo, we made it.
Like his face?
Yeah.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what we could do though? Temporary tattoos for our Patreons with our faces on coffee beans.
I love that. If you love that idea, let us know. Actually, we're
I
going
don't-
to do that.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
If you love it or not.
By the time this episode even airs, we may have already done it.
Oh my god, I love that idea so much.
Now I want that tattoo.
Take a note.
Is it weird to get your own face tattooed on you? Yes.
No, it isn't.
It isn't?
Yeah. Well, it is. Who's that guy from Jackass?
Oh, gosh, Steve-O.
That's the best tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It has to look good though. You know, remember that lady that tried to touch up that Jesus? That fresco.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Faces are hard.
Yeah.
They're super hard.
Well,
too.
I'm a painter, and when I'm painting faces, I literally am like pretending that I'm going along the contours of the face because it's not flat.
Right.
So you gotta really like build it up so that it's looks like a 3D face. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course you do. I don't even know why I said that. Anyway, yes,
Yes.
so I do a lot of faces.
Yes.
I'll do yours.
Okay.
Maybe for the Patreons, I will paint your face
The coffee bean.
for a great big donation. You could be the supreme, like, $100 tier,
Yeah.
when we have that tier,
We're gonna things are going up.
reach for the stars.
That's right. You can we are multi-talented individuals. You can get a painting from Bridget. I'll write you your own 25-word summary.
Right? We'll sing you a song.
We'll sing you a song.
Oh my gosh. That's so great.
Triple threat. I can't dance really, but I can podcast.
Dance.
I can podcast and sing and what's the third one? I can't act.
I'm sure you can dance.
I can dance.
So back to Bill and Ted.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I feel like most people know this movie.
Yeah.
It's one of Keanu's early, maybe even first movies.
Oh my God, and his little hair. The way he just flips his head around every time he looks somewhere else and his hair floofs. I love
He's
it.
adorable.
He is.
He's so good in this role. And like also it's funny now knowing like how his career has evolved into him becoming like this icon of like action movies.
Yeah.
To see him in like Bill and
It's
Ted.
so cute.
Yeah, it's like, oh, little Keanu, you're gonna do so many cool things.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even Point Break, that was like dramatic, Oh, Keanu.
Yeah, if only you'd known you would be in one of the like most important movies of all time, The Matrix, which we should watch.
Yeah, we should. The Matrix. This movie has aged really well, surprisingly well.
Yeah,
For
they're
as dope.
for the
Yes,
dopes.
they are.
You know what was I thought maybe it would be a little bit more like culturally inappropriate. They do say fag a few times.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it's not, sexist or, what's the word I'm looking for? It is a little stereotypical, maybe, because they're picking up people from these different times and they're like a exaggerated character of themselves.
And they've got those princesses, which
Yes.
again, just follow them around.
True, but the princesses are like smart too. Like they play in the band and
That's true. They end up marrying and all that.
So yeah, they are a little bit of a side quest in the thing.
Yes.
But they're actually very respectful to the princesses, and they remind me of
yeah.
the like Letterkenny references the two hockey players in Letterkenny. How they're like really stupid, but they're super sweet.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'm not sure that's PC, buddy, but you said it. Because they're not very PC, but they're, like, socially aware that, like, things can be not PC. That's kind of how Bill and Ted are.
Yeah.
Like, they're not quite PC, but, their heart's in the right place.
Oh, for sure. They just want to be rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just don't want to go to military school.
Yes.
So they have to do this report.
Yeah.
Love it.
So the storyline is they have to do a report. They're failing history, and somehow something is adrift at the Special K. Circle K? Not Special K. That's cereal.
Yeah. Something strange is afoot at the Circle K. Something like that.
Something strange.
I
Yes.
love
Oh my gosh, so many quotable
so many
lines from this movie.
69. It's like whenever you're asked the question, what number am I thinking of?
69,
69, dude. Yes. So they and I did read that Eddie Van Halen was their first choice for Rufus. Instead of George Carlin.
Okay.
But he was too expensive. So George Carlin was a very good Rufus.
Oh yeah, I love
I
him.
can't imagine
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen in that role. Although it's because he's a rock star. That would be why to pick him.
Yeah.
Slash would have been good too.
Oh sure.
But
yeah.
where was he then? I don't know.
That was like peak Guns N' Roses era, so he probably didn't have time to make a movie.
It was Eddie Van Halen was probably.
That's true. Oh, speaking of Eddie Van Halen, I found this.
Oh wow!
So
we're looking
to
at
listeners, I just pulled out a huge framed photo of Eddie Van Halen.
and he's shirtless and he's wearing what do you call those?
Camo pants.
Camo pants.
I
With
took-
all the pockets.
So yeah, maybe like R.I.P. This was maybe like 10, 12 years ago. I won front row tickets to see Van Halen. Saw Diamond Dave, and I took this picture, and I just thought it was really cool, and so I blew it up and had it framed.
Oh, you took that?
I took this photo, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. You must have been really close.
Yeah, front row. Man.
Holy moly. Well, that's even cooler.
That was a really cool moment in time, and you can see on...
Now tell me why that is not on your wall.
Well, because I took everything off my walls to paint, and I haven't hung it back up. So this is definitely going to go back up. But
That's amazing.
he has. I think this is so like funny to me. He has Eddie Van Halen tattooed on his own arm.
Oh my god.
And he also, all of his amps have his logo.
Do you remember when what's his butt got kicked out of Eddie got
Kicked out of Van Halen?
kicked out of Van Halen, and he wanted them to not use the name anymore, and Eddie was like, it's my fucking name.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god. So what I was gonna say when we got off on the Eddie Van Halen tangent
Love Eddie Van.
was, so they're in the time machine, and they just so happen to, every single place they stop, encounter someone for their report.
Yeah.
How's that? How's that?
Yeah, because it does. It's just go back to the year or the date, right? So
Yeah.
they just got lucky that Napoleon was right there. And
Yeah.
Socrates.
Why does every time machine have like a dial? Dial in the year. You know, take me to 1872. Just drop your phone booth in the middle.
no, latitude or longitude.
No.
Just wherever.
They never end up like on a cliff.
Yeah, in the middle of the ocean.
Oh no.
I mean, that's where you would end up, right? If you were
It's
just
so-
randomly shooting, you would be in the
Yes.
ocean.
Yes, like, you know, like how grasshoppers just freaking leap.
Yeah.
Leap of faith. I hope I land somewhere that doesn't kill me. And maybe there's a little food. What else was I gonna say? Oh, when they go, okay, I gotta tell you this because Joan of Arc, Jane Weedland, fucking married my friend.
What? Oh, is this the ones that live in Hawaii?
Yes. Yes, I just talked to him last night, and
Oh, you did?
Yes.
He was watching our live stream, I saw.
yes, he was. Yes, he was. And yeah, so I guess they met her and they got to talking, and she said, "Sure, I'll marry you guys." She's ordained, and she had to go to, God, it was like the Grammys or some shit in California the day before, and the Go-Go's performed. Like, they got back together and performed for this one event, and then she flew back to Hawaii and married him. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
I love it. I like to think by association I know her too.
Yeah.
Of course, I was on the mainland when that took place. So cool. That's shout out to Dave and Dave.
Dave and Dave.
Dave and Dave.
No busters.
So this movie had some complex thoughts and commentary, but it was done in a way that was very digestible.
Yes.
For the layperson.
It was much less heavy than Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, much less heavy. Oh yeah, that strong philosophical message. Of
Yes.
be excellent. To
Philosophize
each other.
with them.
Yes. It's so
I also like that quote. That's the best. Philosophize?
empathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely empathy. How bizarre the future. It's very butterfly effect, I think, you know, where the future needs to go back and change something or push somebody in a direction so that they end up where they need to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to have to learn how to play those instruments. Definitely. We just got to get you through this history report.
Right.
What? How sweet is that? It's so cute.
It's great. I love them and the fact that they become like religious figures in the future because of this report. They accidentally go to the future and say the most famous words: "Be excellent to each other." Party on, dudes.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah, be excellent to each other. There's a bar in downtown Des Moines, the Up Down,
Oh, yeah?
the arcade one. And they have a huge blue neon sign that says "Be excellent to each other." It's so cute.
I love that.
Love it. Yeah.
That's cool. We could take a picture of that for the show notes.
I think I have a picture of it somewhere.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. I love that movie. It's such a good one. You can just put it on anytime. You know, throw it on Saturday morning while you're bopping around the house. You know, you don't have to watch the whole movie to enjoy any little part of it.
Right, yeah. Their interactions with everybody is really funny, and all the, you know, they call it celebrities, I guess. Icons from history are funny too.
Yes.
Like Napoleon is a character.
And Genghis Khan.
Yes.
You gotta smash things up,
Mhm.
of course. So great.
So great.
And Joan of Arc.
Abraham
Aerobics.
Lincoln. Yeah.
Just setting them loose in a mall was good comedy.
Yeah.
And they fulfilled all the stereotypes that they were supposed to be representing.
I really am Abraham Lincoln.
It's very funny. And the piggy and the ice cream.
Oh my gosh. I had forgot about that piggy part.
I would eat that.
Yeah. What do they call they chant?
Piggies something?
Piggy. What is it? Did I write it down? I didn't write it down. Dang it.
Well, at any
Anyway,
rate, it's definitely ice cream shaming.
Yes.
It's definitely.
It's food shaming. Crap. Why can I can like see it? Iggy Piggy. Piggy Iggy. I don't know.
Just watching your wheels turn and piggy.
I don't know.
Wiggy,
It's
wiggy.
bothering me.
This is all staying in.
Ziggy Piggy.
Ziggy Piggy.
Ziggy Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Yeah, and then once you finish the ice cream, they come and sing to you like it's your birthday, and they put a little sticker on Napoleon.
Oh my, he's got to be proud of him.
Yeah, for sure.
He's always proud of himself. He's Napoleon.
That's right.
Oh my lord. So funny.
Short dude. And Caesar is a salad dressing dude. Before they go on this adventure, their teacher says, the only thing that you've managed to show me you've learned is that Caesar is a salad dressing dude.
Have you ever seen those like bad text messages? And I saw one that said chicken seizures salad. I died. I think of that all the time. Chicken seizures.
A really long time ago, I had a job, and
Me too.
my boss sent out an email, and it was like, sorry for any inconvenience, but spell check changed it to incontinence.
That's great.
And I still think about that on a very regular basis.
Oh my God. You know, predictive text as well. Don't rely.
Ducking.
Oh my God, ducking. So, are we at
Yeah.
a point where we want to I'm definitely recommending.
Yes, I
It's a
think
must.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a must watch. I also think Bogus Journey is a great movie too.
Oh, of course.
In some ways I like Bogus Journey better.
The whole
They're very
franchise.
different. Yeah,
And are they not, or did they do a remake?
they did.
Okay, which I have not seen.
I did see it. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are they married with children?
They're still with the princesses,
Oh,
and they
that's
do
so
have kids,
sweet.
little
Of
Bills
course.
and Teds.
Oh, shut up! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to draw the next week's movies?
Next week's movies. I think you should, because
Okay.
if it would be
I want to.
it would be Jody, but
Oh, I'm scrambling them all up. Now we've all three put things in here.
yes.
So. Okay. That is what? Dance movies? Save the Last Dance and Billy Elliot.
Yes.
Billy Elliot.
Yeah.
What's that one?
It's a
It's a dance
it's
movie?
a dance. Yeah, this little kid likes to dance.
The end.
I actually haven't seen it.
The end.
I want to though.
All right.
But Save the Last Dance is, a big one for me.
Okay. I have not seen that one either, to my recollection.
It's Julia something Stiles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's
Okay,
her.
cool.
And she's a ballerina that ends up moving to the inner city.
Okay.
It's one of those.
Okay. She's a shiny new object in a dingy, dreary
Yes.
setting. Okay,
Kind of,
cool.
yeah.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Well,
It's cute.
should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap.
And today, what did we do?
Flick
We
some
flicked some
beans.
beans.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.